episode of Grown Folk Business. We're live here at S Club, Harrisburg, PA. Keep it real, keep it the fuck quiet, excuse me. My name's Striz, host one and only. Got my host down here, what's good?
Snub. Pleasure to be here today. A little fucked up from yesterday, but I'm here. Feel good though.
And I'm Teresa, I'm just here.
Why the fuck are you keep doing that? Bruh, fuck that. She not even really that important right now. Because we got somebody here that got a lot of weight to his name. The Honorable Judge Johnson, Hanif Johnson.
It's the reason I got this jacket on and shit.
So many potty mouths. I don't know what to do now. Potty mouth.
Oh, you can't talk like that, G, but we'll do it for you. That's fine.
Put $1 in the curse jar. Oh my God.
They got one? Y'all got a curse jar, man?
Yeah, not Long Island.
Oh man, well I'm gonna watch my language then, because I ain't got a cent on me. What?
Oh my God.
That's crazy. That's
I know.
hecka disrespectful.
Shout out to S Club and shit, you know what I mean? Judge Hanif Johnson.
Yes, sir.
How's things going, man?
Great. I'm living my best life.
You living your best life? Yo, wait, tell me though. I mean, how good is your best life as a judge?
It's a little different. I gotta restrict myself from certain things in the area, but other than that, I'm here. I'm out and about, trying to change some lives while I'm at it, and just living.
Absolutely, that's real, bro.
Yes, sir.
Like a plan.
We still got some more questions for you? Oh, they sharing shit and shit. You said you changed your lives and shit out here in Harrisburg.
Oh yes, sir.
You know what I mean? So it's different. Like how'd you grow up? You know what I mean? Did you grow up with this dream?
Oh no, not at all. I think it took me a couple times of going to jail myself. I've been to jail like 3 times. I don't think no other judge can say that.
No shit.
You know what I'm saying? So
I take the mic off of this thing for that.
You know what I mean? Listen, I went to trial back to back. I'm 2-0.
Oh,
for like
shit.
T Grizzly a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like that joint's listen, until you sitting there and you got like 12 people sitting there deciding the fate of your life, you'll never know how that feel. And I feel like certain times like people get railroaded.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I'm in a position to stop that. Because a lot of times it's like people, they want to plead to something or they want to, come and get their case heard and, things that go a certain way. And I feel like, if I can catch it right then and there, nip it in the bud, and it doesn't go downtown, I do that. But it's like, if you do it and it's, it is what it is, then it goes. But other than that, it's like certain things you have to know what to look for in order to catch it.
Yeah.
And I feel like, I got that perspective that a lot of people don't have. Even when I'm like, deciding people's bail and things of that nature, you got to think, all right, I'm taking this parent out of the house. Like, what am I really doing if I make them go to jail or they sit in jail till they got to go, hear to these charges? Mm-hmm. And a lot of the times, people are innocent until proven guilty, but a lot of times they're treated like they're guilty until proven innocent.
So how do you feel, bro, about like young people, seeing so many of them going through the system, and like even if you had to, when you see them face to face, people that and stuff like that, how you react to that?
I mean, I got mixed emotions.
Right.
Sometimes it's like, it's like I understand that we put behind, when it comes to like economic development and things of that nature, and like, what we know and our family passing stuff down and what we born into, but, it can change with us. And a lot of people don't understand that. It's like, it get to a point where you too old to do certain things. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like you too old for that, man. It's like
you need to go in there for a little bit.
Like stop.
Chill.
Like it gets to a point where it's like you get too old for certain things. But and then you got to look at it from the other side. It's like, I'm a grown man. Mm-hmm. You won't give me a job because of what I did before, but I'm supposed to go to jail to be reformed. But then I come home and you don't give me any opportunities. So at the same time, so now you want me to provide for my family working at McDonald's, making like $9 an hour. And it's hard when you making $20 an hour. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, so what am I supposed to do? Yeah. So there's like, now you forcing me to be a certain way. And then now, I'm in an urban area, so now I'm going to have different, type of police contact and things of that nature. So it's like, it's either you buckle down You go hard, you get like 3 jobs, 4 jobs, or you like, you just gotta do what you gotta do. It's like you can't make an excuse for yourself.
Right.
And some people do that. It's always an easy way out.
And nobody wants to take the long road at all.
Yeah, no success story starts with an easy way. Oh, I was given this. This came to me. This is, you know what I mean? This is free.
Absolutely.
It don't happen like that.
You know, that's real tough. We're gonna go into the news real quick, man. I guess we're gonna start with something kind of bad, but talk about it.
Kind of bad.
Kind of bad, yeah.
Pretty bad.
Really bad.
Very bad.
Yeah.
About the sex cult.
Sex cult. That's what it's called.
Sex call. Y'all
Yeah,
go ahead.
at least 300 clergy, over 1,000 boys in a century. They been raped, touched. Clergy, man. How y'all feel about it? I mean, I'm sure I know how y'all feel about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you call it a sex cult. Why?
I think it's a sex cult. They've been holding that secret for how long? They've been knew it. Whoever brought it to light, they knew about this shit, and they continue to let them do it. It's a sex cult. They know what they're doing. This whole religion with the Catholic, whatever you believe in, that's fine. But there's no reason that many people got away with it for that long underneath God. Like God told them to do this.
Right. What you think the sentence should be, Judge?
The sentence, life. Actually, I think they should be executed. I mean, you can't heal a pedophile. There's no healing. It's not something you can go and you get treatment for it. There's something off. It's a chemical imbalance in their brain, and the only thing they can do is die because they're going to continue to touch kids forever. It doesn't matter what happens to them. That's what it is.
You know that they're trying to get like pedophilia as like a
that's
like, oh my God. Listen, I have no comment.
Okay.
But dog. What?
I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah.
That's all I want to do.
Well, since you threw it out there, I can nigga. What?
Talk about snub.
A part of the LBGT community.
Yes.
Shit.
I like babies, little babies, and that's okay. What? No, nigga, get that shit out of here, dog. I don't. Oh man, but that's where the world's going these days, dog. It's sick. Like,
Yo, and that was just Pennsylvania. You know what I mean?
That was all the yeah. That's all the clergymen, yeah,
You know what I mean?
right. Oh, ain't no
Right.
telling where it's going on.
Everywhere.
They've been doing that since the day of the Romans and all that, back
Exactly.
Julius Caesar days and all that, like little lady boys and stuff. Like
They
that.
groom them little boys
Yeah,
and girls
it's-
and all of them. They
it's
groom
sick.
them.
It's sick.
That shit's sick as fuck, yo.
It's sick, dog.
And what's so crazy is, I'm gonna go ahead and admit it. I went to McDevitt. I ain't gonna say I think none of the priests, not preachers, but what do they call them?
Priest.
Clergy, priests.
Clergymen, yeah.
I don't think none of them was like that. I never went to. They don't allow you to do that when you're not Catholic. So, but I don't know, bro. Like that shit crazy. Just to think that's just that close to home that you got priests touching little boys. That shit dirty as fuck.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, and it's people it's parents that send their kids off to these camps like that. Or
Would you do it?
what? No.
I mean, would you still? Wait, I'm saying like.
Would he do what? Exactly.
Wait.
That was clarify that.
I mean, there's a lot of bad stuff said.
Would you do it?
What'd you do?
No. Like,
But that's not honest.
would you send your kid to a Catholic school still? No.
No, I don't believe in even paying for school like that.
Absolutely not.
Kids.
Absolutely not.
I do have kids.
Yeah, and I don't have kids, so what do I know?
I think the way that I parent and I expose my children to certain things, so it's like I feel as though they would be able to determine the bad touch, good touch, and be one of those kids that if you try that, you probably get punched in the face,
Right.
And then they're gonna tell their dad, and then their dad's gonna punch you in the face.
You a judge.
Hey, listen, I go to jail for my kids.
Oh shit.
You know what I mean?
Listen,
I die for my
that's
kids.
my line.
You know, them is my kids. You know what I mean? I and I think, we start thinking about it. I think I might like literally go crazy at that moment. When something happened to my kid, I don't play. I'm a dad that's like, the mom, dad. I'm equal parent type. Like them is my kids just as much as they is your kids. And I'm gonna go crazy if something happened to mine.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm riding.
Yeah, all day. All day for mine. It was my babies. I had them. You know what I mean? Let the mine. I had them. My kids.
So what's next, dog?
Next we got in the news, R.I.P. Aretha Franklin. You know what I
Soul
mean?
Sister.
Put some respect on her name, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, some respect.
RESPECT.
Yo, I ain't know, I was doing a little bit of research on
They said she from Harrisburg.
She from Harrisburg, what?
That's what they
No,
said.
No, I think that's Patti LaBelle. That's so funny that you said that though, because Fox News confused them and said that she was Patti LaBelle. Yeah.
They mixed her up. Oh God.
They all look
Fox News, bro.
Patti LaBelle, Aretha Franklin, same person, right?
Yeah, the dicks, Fox News.
That's why they put that white man going up. That's right. They put that white man.
Say Patti LaBelle was Aretha Franklin. Simple.
Yeah, that's
bitches.
But they really all did look alike.
All the white bitches.
They all did look alike. I was confused. I was looking like, oh.
They all have blonde hair.
Why they all have blonde hair though?
Yeah.
Do they CNN? You gotta have blonde hair.
That's probably the thing.
That gotta be the thing.
Fox News? Yeah, hell
Fox
yeah.
News.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Got blonde hair, skinny,
Fuck them white bitches.
titties,
Wrinkles.
Yo.
crow's feet.
Anyways, let's talk about some real expert shit. Shout out to Weekender. That's going on. Not right now, but it's about to go on.
I'm thinking like 4 to 8 tonight.
Bobby V mic checking right now.
Mike checking right now.
He mic checking right now.
Yo, shout out the people that put that together. You know what I'm saying? That was real dope. You know what I'm saying? Harrisburg. That was live. Who put it together, right? I really don't know. I know AC was a part of it. Cornelius Johnson was a part of it.
They got a whole team.
It's a whole team. It's a lot of people that's actually a part of it. So shout out to everybody that's actually a part of that shit. That shit came out to be dope. Yeah. What else we got?
Might go check that out. I mean, it's raining, but I know they got some food over there, and I'm hungry. Bless you.
Thank you.
It's a little chilly outside though.
It is, bro.
Jacket.
This weather killed me.
I got a jacket.
No, that liquor killed you this
Shut
week.
up. I was lit, bro. I was cool. I had my
shit.
fanny pack on too.
Definitely had the fanny. He had the fanny.
Couldn't tell me nothing. I wasn't in everybody's face without getting me in trouble.
Oh, he was in somebody's face. I got videos.
Wow.
No, it was.
Anyways, shout out to Capital Rebirth. Shout out to Capital Rebirth. We got the alumni game coming up. Yeah, what you playing alumni game?
You know I'm playing. Can't nobody stick me.
Time out. Tell me what he did. What did he do in that school game? Was the best game?
He caught
the winning pass in the football game.
The winning pass in the football game.
I did.
The basketball game was the wrong judgment.
Wait. I scored 2 touchdowns.
You scored 2 touchdowns.
I mean,
The basketball game though, wrong judgment.
The basketball game, that's when he started going willy-nilly. He started doing his own thing. said F the team. I'm here for buckets.
I didn't even make that many buckets. Listen, I'm like
I
your
just had to talk about that real
boy,
quick.
Molly Crawford from the Clippers. It take me a while to warm up sometimes. You take a couple years off and then you try to go back and
Understand.
for
You
3.
still got the bounce though.
Yeah, definitely.
I can only dunk in LeBron's now. I didn't gain 20 pounds. I'm like 185. I'm husky.
Oh, all right. You moving tables now.
Yeah. I'm a little husky.
Yeah.
I gotta start jogging it. You know what I'm saying? I be at
Strauss,
work.
you gonna be in the game?
Yeah, I'll be in the game. I'll be there. I'll be participating. I'll be sideline cheering and shit.
Oh, all right.
Said you ain't starting.
You gonna have?
They're
They're out talking shit.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm telling them. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what I'm telling them.
Yeah, you already
I was
remember.
telling them when we was playing the game. I got a job to go to on Monday. You know what I'm saying? I'm not paying
What
my
about the
shirt.
councilman?
Judge.
I am not a councilman.
I'm sorry, what about the
Judge,
Not a councilman.
Judge, you coming
it right.
strong in this game?
Every time. Listen, see, the thing about me is like,
Y'all lost the first time.
I don't want to say that, but
This nigga competitive, dog.
I am very competitive.
Yeah, that's all
I'm
it
putting
is.
online.
Yeah.
You know?
Say less.
So,
Might continue some stuff.
good luck.
Continue everything. Continue everything. I'm not coming into work on Monday. Continue.
Let them know. Sure.
Judge not coming in today. Oh well.
I'm with some flag football and shit. We're talking about sports. We're gonna talk about McDevitt, I guess. Yeah, because I went to McDevitt and
I
shit.
guess.
Yeah, McDevitt.
Go ahead.
Shout out McDevitt. Shout out to the young boy Bowers. He hit Netflix and shit. But yeah, they had a little quarterback thing. It's like 3 quarterbacks that they following on from around the country, and Bowers is one of them. You know what I'm saying? So they examining McDevitt a little bit. Coach Wechter, shout out to Wechter.
All that.
Shout out to McDevitt football a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Putting Harrisburg on the map in a different way.
That's dope.
Yeah, you see it? It's on Netflix.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, you gotta check it out, man.
Now I'm gonna watch it.
Check it out. Yeah, definitely check it out, man.
You know how Netflix is. Let me use your password.
Yeah.
Hey. And it counts. Somebody got to pay it. I ain't.
I think about 3 Johns got my Netflix.
Somebody-
Oh, you giving out your password?
Yeah,
Listen, baby, we go Netflix and chill. I'm gonna keep the password at the
You know
end.
how many successful trips I had in Netflix?
Is that a
and shit?
special treat?
Yes.
You
that's
get
my
the
special-
password?
You get the password. I ain't gotta take you out nowhere. I ain't gotta do nothing.
Baby, you get the password.
Here's my password.
Till you reach that limit.
Then I change. Yeah, then I change it.
What do they got to do to get that password?
What don't they got
Listen,
to do?
no
Everything.
What? Just for a password,
Just
boy?
say
Bye.
yeah.
I ain't say no comment.
No, he don't believe in no comment.
I don't believe.
He don't.
There ain't no comment, nigga. We talking that shit on here.
Listen, dog.
This grown folks
You can say no comment.
Keep it quiet. Yeah, I guess.
You have
Eat
an
me from the
important
rooter.
job.
Eat me from the rooter to the tutor. That's how
my
you get the
God.
Netflix password. Now I paid in full on there now too, so y'all better do. I know some hood bookers want to see that and don't got the channels for it. So
Oh my God, he
you
act
can hit
like
me up on my
Mitch.
Netflix password.
Oh, he act like Mitch.
Wow, he got money.
I'm calling him Mitch in my phone, girl.
Oh my God.
Penn State's supposed to be nice. You went to Penn State, right?
Yes, I did.
What you think of the football club this year? You paying attention?
Yeah and no. Listen, I'm only going to a game because Micah and Damian is playing. But other than that, I probably wouldn't even go back up.
Right.
That's just being real and honest.
You running away from Penn State?
I'm not. I like my school.
Party life too much?
No, not at
You're a
all.
judge now.
Well, I mean, listen. When I went to Penn State, I was on the track team, so I ain't have no free time.
Okay.
I go to Arizona, come back, and we got class as soon as I get off the plane type time. So it's like, you know what I mean? We waking up for practice at 6 o'clock in the morning. There wasn't a lot of time for partying. Party in the summertime.
How can you not party in Penn State, my nigga?
Listen, when you want to get a degree and you want to be eligible, you don't go to parties all the time. I mean, I go here and there, you know. But, you know, when I see somebody, you know, I ain't going to say their name, but, you know, I walk past somebody's dorm room and they got a party every night. When I come from study hall, you know, it's possible people do it and then they end up not being in school no more.
Damn,
I'll pass.
that's cool, dog.
I'm good, love. Enjoy.
Yo, last part of the news we got, shout out NFL stars from Harrisburg making noise. Any names y'all got? Robert Martin,
Robert Martin, ain't Ethan Cooper on the team.
Ethan Cooper.
It's the boy on the Cardinals.
I was gonna
Chase
mention-
Edmonds.
Chase Edmonds.
No
That's the boy
shit.
with the CDs.
Yep. Cameron Artis Payne.
Shout out
Cam,
Cam looks again.
Yeah,
Man,
Of course.
Damn, bro.
he just scored a touchdown in the preseason game.
Right. You know what I mean? Shout out Harrisburg though, you know what I mean?
True.
We always showing love for the bird and shit.
Got a couple in the league.
Couple in the league.
Yes, sir.
Would you have one of your dreams?
Nah,
No?
I started corner in high school, but it gets kind of a little iffy when you try to depend on people, sports and all that. People start.
Hanif was a track star, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played football too. We went the furthest until like the young boys that just passed. You know what I'm saying? We went the furthest out of the Harrisburg high
Talking
school.
to the mic, bro.
Out of the Harrisburg people, we went the furthest. So into the young bucks that is when they switch classes, not to take anything away from them, but you know what I'm saying? We was with the big boys when we did it. You know what I'm saying? So,
But that's your disclaimer.
yeah.
A little bit.
We was with the big boys. No shade. This fact.
Seems a
Where
little
you
shady.
graduated?
Oh wait.
Oh, alright. That was way before. That was before.
We back down for this rapid question session with me and Teresa Hanif. Judge Johnson, hope you're ready. Keep the answers short, sweet.
I'm not
We're
scared.
Getting to no explanation for real.
Rapid question.
All right, well, let's go. First question. I'm actually going to change this because I just thought about it. Have you gotten any top in your judge route since you became judge?
No.
That question's not down there. I'm not proving that, but go ahead.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's a dope ass question. You can answer it?
Yo, he's funny.
All right, next John. What inspires you to strive for greatness?
Listen, I just feel like, you know, it's just in me. You know, when you got the leadership qualities, you want to be a leader, that's just what happens. I feel like I'm still not fulfilled yet.
Word.
I'm not done. Not at all.
For sure. Has any negativity come your way since being sworn in? Like from your own people? Or
Man, listen, you wouldn't even be able to like start to imagine the stuff that comes my way. It's one of those things like, dang, like really? You know what I mean?
Right.
It gets
That's crazy.
it gets out of hand sometimes. And you just sit back and be like, wow.
Right. Let's see. Greatest track athlete of all time, in your opinion?
Ooh. Me.
Nice.
Well,
All right. I got asked from somebody to ask you this. She said, "What does this mean?"
Wow, that's from Color Purple. Brianna told you to ask me.
Yeah. I mean, what,
That's from the Color Purple when Homegirl was getting beat on. Was it Oprah?
Yeah.
And she just hit Harpo with the.
Was she Sophia?
She was
you
Sophia.
know
yeah,
what?
yeah.
Sophia, when he hit Harpo
Oh, that's
with
the fingers. Oh.
she hit him with that. He was just like, you know what I'm saying? I was from Sophia. Harpo ain't want no more problems.
No smoke, not that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what that's from.
Yeah, that's from a Color
All
Purple.
right. My last question. Best breakfast spot in the city.
I'm gonna have to get at Joe Mama's.
I didn't
Up on
hear that.
Dairy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get it.
I
I'm about to
didn't
get
hear
hearing about it.
Man, listen, I went there on a Monday. They was closed, and she said, "Listen, my kitchen is open. I'm gonna cook for you." She had me when she said that. I thought, I'm gonna go ahead and come in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everything made from scratch.
All right.
Oh yes, sir. I'm eating.
Lit. Teresa, go ahead.
All right, so an adventurous date or Netflix and chill?
Adventurous date. Why would no one would sit?
Political answer.
Because
I need that.
No. Adventurous date. I mean,
Okay, so what is your favorite quote or saying that you live by on a daily basis?
somebody said it couldn't be done, but he would have chuckled reply. But maybe it couldn't be. He was one who wouldn't say so he tried. So he's buckled right in with a trace again in his face. He's worried he hit it. So he started to sing his tackle the thing that couldn't be done, and he did it.
Get his mic.
One more time.
Get his mic.
I couldn't hear that.
Yeah.
That was a little fast.
Go ahead.
See if it.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Somebody said it couldn't be done, but he would have chuckled replied that maybe it couldn't, but he was one who didn't say so he tried. So he started to sing his tackle the thing and said he couldn't. I don't even remember what I said. Somebody said it couldn't be done, but he would have chuckled replied that maybe it couldn't, but he wouldn't be one to. I don't even.
It's something crazy.
It
Go ahead.
sounded good.
I said it the first time.
Yeah, you did.
Rewind it. Rewind it. That's what you got. That's what we got keys for.
I'm gonna try one more time. Somebody said it couldn't be done, but he would have chuckled replied that maybe it couldn't, but he wouldn't be one who wouldn't say so till he tried. So he started singing his tackle the thing that couldn't be done, and he did it. Yeah,
Word.
That was nice.
yeah.
Word.
It's a first thing from I think of William Ernest Henley. It couldn't be done. Something like
I
that.
like that. I like that.
It's tough.
Okay, so what's the weirdest thing you could tell us about yourself? One weird thing.
I don't like cats.
I like
I don't like cats.
I like turtles.
I'd rather watch like poker than like football or basketball.
That's
Somebody-
very weird.
Somebody.
Get money.
Yeah, I really don't like sport. I'd rather watch like Shark Week than
Oh,
In sports.
yeah.
Word.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you
Dig
ready
it.
for- Oh, I'm sorry. Rapid questions. Go ahead.
Okay, honesty or other people's feelings?
What'd you say? Say it again.
Honesty or other people's feelings? Like, are you a blunt person or you want to...
Honesty.
Honesty.
He's a judge.
Yeah, I gotta be honest.
What are you afraid of?
My mom dying.
Yo, that's real shit, dog.
That's the only thing I'm afraid of.
Yo, man.
The only thing.
Sick, yo.
My mom die, I'm done.
You don't know what you want to do.
That's the only thing I'm scared of.
Dude, let's wrap it. My bad.
My mama died.
Yeah.
Tupac or Biggie?
East Coast baby.
Tupac.
Oh, okay.
Millennium.
Yeah,
I'm
it
with
ain't
you.
nothing wrong with it.
Okay, so this is called Fuck, Marry, Kill. I'm going to give you 3 people. Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Okay.
Gabrielle Union, Paula Patton, Lauren London.
God damn, that's tough.
I'm gonna marry Lauren London. She like a family girl.
Yo, you for real? She do.
Oh man.
So who you killing?
That's tough.
Paula or Gabrielle Union?
I gotta kill Gabrielle. Yeah.
You killing? Ah! And then you fucking Paula.
Oh my god, yeah. Absolutely.
I'm with that. I like that shit. I like that one.
I have to.
That's tough, bro.
It is, but I'm.
But you chose. Yeah, I made my
yeah,
choice.
Yes, I
You made
did
a good one.
I'm gonna lay. I made my bed. I'm laying
Yeah,
in.
that's it. That's it. What Paula Patton and Lauren London. When I go back home.
Alright,
That's
so
it.
That wraps up for that.
Yeah, let's jump into the topic real quick. Today's topic is rewriting the system. Of course, we're going to rewrite the system because we got Judge Hanif. First question we have is, what's the spike in our generation's support in politics?
You said what's the spike?
Yeah, like how do you see a spike in our generation?
I think Donald Trump did that.
Talk about it.
Once a lot of people seen Donald Trump become president, I mean he even sparked me to get angry because it's like one of them things. Is like you sit back and you say, "Oh, my vote's not gonna count," or "This isn't important," and then you see a reality TV star become your president, and then you turn around and you say, "That just really happened." While I sat on my couch and I could have did something about it, but then you complain about it. So it's like, oh. So then now you got a lot of people like, you know what, that ain't happening no more. I'm doing something now.
Right.
That can't happen again. It won't happen again. I refuse to let it happen again.
Man.
What about women?
Oh man, listen. Black women is starting to get a lot of active. I forget the girl's name, but it's a young lady in New York that just caused the uproar. She Latino. She had no shot in the eyes of them, and then like everybody just came out and supported her, and she like beat a long time person that was in office.
Wow.
I apologize, I don't have the names, but you know, but it's happening. It's happening all across.
It's a change coming.
All across the country. A lot of people. I think like Georgia got like 8 black women in.
I've seen that shit.
Yeah.
Office, and it's
I know
all in the
exactly.
judiciary.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yep.
Talking about collard greens every weekend.
It's
cornbread.
It's happening because if you think about it, right? If you take somebody that's 18 years old, some offices require age. You know what I mean? They have age requirements. Some don't.
Mm-hmm.
But if you take a lot of the people that are like 18 or like 20 and they want to make a difference, they get all their friends in high school to and vote.
Right.
The voter turnout is horrible across the state. So you get people that actually go and vote, then it happens.
Right. Yeah.
Like when I was doing it, I was knocking on people's door the day of election. Like, listen, you come with me, get in the car, you gonna go vote.
You gonna
and
make
like,
a difference.
Yeah, listen,
Get these old heads out of here.
I'm getting but this thing is like everybody that votes usually is 50 and up.
Right, and that's who they vote for. It's like
exactly. So it's like, you
change
know what
the
I mean?
culture.
It's like, come on, you can vote when you're 18. So many people died for that right. Some, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
women couldn't vote before, but then it's like we look at it. Like our school systems and things of that nature is like all dependent upon like people like voting. Mm-hmm. Legislators are dependent upon people voting.
Right.
You got people that like they want to legalize certain things that people use. You know what I mean? That helps with like people like if people understand it and it's just like they're not going to block it because it's like come on man like get with the program.
Right.
When people look like you and they're from where you're from, you tend to get results that help you.
It makes sense.
You know what I mean?
If it makes so much sense.
I think what got me in is that, I gave up sleep. I gave up my family at the time. I gave up my job. I gave up, you know what I mean, being comfortable. It's like I went out on a limb, man. I quit my job on a Friday and I started campaigning on a Tuesday. It was at a drop of a hat. I didn't even have a job. I wasn't working for 6 months. I had to pay bills. I was working with Mexicans that didn't speak no English. I was getting paid like $8 an hour. I was like, listen, I come from that, so it was nothing. Right. For me, it's like, listen, struggling, and you got to sacrifice some things if you want to, get where you want to go. I mean, I lost everything at one point in time.
This was for the campaign?
Oh, yeah. I had to quit my job in order to run. I didn't have a job for 6 months.
So you laid it all down. Like, this is what I'm doing.
I jumped out the window here first. Oh, yeah. So many people doubted me.
For real?
Man, people laughed at me. They told me I was tripping. I was too young not to do it. I don't have enough money for it. Man, I hand-delivered over 2,000 pieces of mail personally.
By myself.
One man. You know what I'm saying?
On car.
By myself.
Damn, dog. That's amazing, though.
You know what I mean? Balancing that, being a dad at the same time, it was. Man,
it's a lot.
I don't wish campaigning on nobody. You hear me?
You treat it like that.
Sheesh. And that thing was rough.
Put him in the chokey.
But it was worth it though. It was definitely worth it.
So how do you think we can build a better future in our city, Harrisburg?
I think once we start changing the way that we think and to change the way we do things and change like the economic impact we have. I mean, if you even think of it like this, if you can't give your kids no property to pass down, or if you don't, have like something for your retirement, or you don't have anything that's going to put you in a position economically, you're always going to be behind.
Yeah.
And as long as you're behind, you're not going to be able to, move forward, because you always you always got to put your kids in a better position than you were in. Like, you have to.
You want them to be the better versions of you.
You have to. Yeah. So it's like if you're not going through life, and you're not learning, you're not understanding what's going on, then it's just like, why are you here? You can't take things that people are giving you and just accept it. Because if you do that, it's like, all right, I can tell you anything, you just gonna believe it. Right. I don't believe anything nobody tell. I'm gonna take it for myself and just take it in.
All for anything.
Yeah, you have to, and I think I've changed my thought pattern, my ways of thinking that enable me to be able to just move differently, and look at things different.
For sure.
Real talk.
I got my downfalls and all that, but
it's like, who don't?
Yeah, right.
For sure.
I mean, that's for real though. That's what's dope about you being a judge. Like when the interview started, you started off by telling us 2 bids. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That's real shit. I definitely didn't know that shit.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Nah.
I knew you had some, a track record of being Hanif from the hood. You know what I mean? Little nigga running around on fancy
Wow,
shit.
yeah.
Wild nigga and shit. But I ain't know it went that far. But that's dope as fuck, my nigga.
Man, listen. I know how I feel, man. You go to jail, you can't get used to them beds. You ain't eating. You go to jail on a Friday. The soap don't lather. The deodorant don't stick. The lotion don't work.
Jesus.
Your back hurting because you gotta take about 2 months to get used to the bed. It's real, and it's a lot of the times like when I was in those situations, I didn't do it.
Right.
So it's like when people say I didn't do this, like a lot of people are like, yeah, right. You know what I mean? And then a lot of the time it's like when they present stuff to you, it's like, dang, like it looks like I did it,
right.
But it's like I had nothing to do it. And I mean, one time I took a polygraph test. And that was only because, I went fishing with the police a week before and they gave me a polygraph test. So it's like, had it not, I known this person and their dad wasn't a cop and he knew this cop and I went fishing with him. Right. I'd have probably been in jail for like 5 to 10 years for a robbery that I had nothing to do with.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, but when you got to go to jail, you got to pay bail and all that stuff. This is like, a lot of that stuff is like, you definitely got to treat people like they're innocent until proven guilty. If you can't prove that they did it, then like that's an innocent person.
And that's why you a judge now.
And that's a lot of times like I've seen people get treated like they're not a person. I treat people with respect. Right. I don't care what they said you did. I'm gonna treat you like a man or a woman because that's what you are. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Even if you did make the mistake of doing this or that, it's like, all right, I'm still gonna treat you with respect. Right. You know what I'm saying?
That's real. And that's how. Essentially, that's how you want it to be when you go in there. You want you want to be treated like a person,
exactly.
Not an animal.
Not an animal. Especially when you ain't do it. You ain't do it. It's like, come on, yo. Like, you really gonna treat me like this? Like, I didn't do it.
Yeah. All right.
It wasn't me.
Teresa, you want to ask the last? The last.
She gonna take us into the questions.
Huh? You got the. Oh shit, you got. Oh my bad. Excuse me.
I got my own questions.
Yeah. Oh shit. My bad.
What I mean? So what would you like to see more about your city?
I would like to see more stuff for the kids because a lot of times it's like you always dump in reform after the kids have already made mistakes or after they already didn't have anything. Like, we don't have nothing. Like, when I was coming up, it was so much more stuff to do. Like, you couldn't walk past like a school where it wasn't like they wasn't giving bag lunches out, they wasn't having programs, and everything used to be free. It's like I don't see nothing invested in kids, and it's sad.
There were more schools though. Can we get a school or something back?
It was more schools, and a lot of the time it's like when I'm paying certain people to come in and like teach inner city kids, it's gonna be less than if you teaching in like Hershey or something like that. Hershey, they making like probably like 20,000-30,000 more than the teachers in the city are, and it's like it always got to be a program that I got to be in to teach in the city, or you got to get that person that just wants to pour into those kids because teachers are special. You gonna get some of them teachers. You gonna get some of them teachers like they're just special, and it's just like that's what they love to do, and that's what you know what I mean. But if you don't get a lot of those people, it's like they're gonna get tired of it. Cause everybody gets tired of just being treated like they're nothing. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it gets to a point where it's like, come on, man, like y'all gotta treat me like with some type of respect.
Yeah.
Like, give me something.
And I'm raising your kids, man.
Yeah,
Some of your kids, not everybody's.
You know what I mean? I've been coaching at Harrisburg since like 2012. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, do I do it for the money? No. Because I could be like at McDevitt or like Susquehanna or like apply for one of them jobs out there and make like 5 times more than I do at Harrisburg.
Right.
It's like these kids, like I'm trying to, pour back into them, get them my opportunity to go
They
to school.
my people.
Free.
Like, yeah,
You know what I mean? I'm gonna give you what I had, and like some of the things that I didn't know, I'm gonna let you know. It's like and you're gonna have to use it, and you're gonna be able to go to school off of it for free.
It takes a village, dog.
Oh yes, all day.
And with some real shit, I'm actually a teacher now. I ain't gonna say which school on camera, but we might talk after this, so I can get you to come down and talk to the kids. It's actually a high school age group. So, you know what I mean? And that's what they need for real though, because I think as far as the teaching goes, there is too many teachers that's just doing it for a check. They're just doing it just because. Whereas I feel like you should be doing it because you have some type of love or some type of, you want some type of encouragement for these kids.
Yeah, man. And if no disrespect to John Harris or nothing, but listen, I went to Sci Tech, right? Mm-hmm. And I thought I wanted to go to John Harris. It was like, oh, you need to go. I'm like, all right, well then I'm leaving then. I went to John Harris. I was like, wow, this is a joke. Like we didn't have no homework.
Yeah.
Certain classes there were no teachers.
Yeah.
Like the teacher was saying we got homework. They cussed him out. And then it was like, all right, well y'all don't have homework no more.
Oh wow.
What is?
Wow.
When I got there, I finished all my homework and all of my assignments that I had for the week.
Yeah.
I was like, I went there on Monday. I was ready for Monday the next week because I was done with everything.
Yeah.
Because of the pace that I was used to moving at.
Right.
And it's sad because it's like, you're not preparing these kids for anything. And a lot of times it's like, no one cares. And I got another job too where I work, I do social work. Mm-hmm. So I work with children and youth. I work with juvenile probation kids. And it's just like, I had a kid that was at the high school and it was like, he was suspended. Nobody knew what he was going, like, nobody knew where he was at. It was like, he just gonna be in school suspension. We're not giving. He didn't have any work. I'm just like, yo, like, what are y'all doing?
Yeah, what are y'all doing?
Like, how is he gonna get prepared for life? Like, how is he gonna be ready to go to the next level? And we're just teaching our kids to just get them through.
Yeah,
get them through high school. Like, yeah, we all know it's like you can't, like, you know what I mean, unless you like, know this person and that person, or you get, into a certain job. It's like, man, it's rough. And especially if a lot of time they have kids young, it gets real,
dog.
Real quick.
You get out of high school from the high, dog, and you go to college. What the
Behind.
fuck is this?
Behind.
What is Shakespeare, nigga? I don't know who Macbeth is.
Right? And a lot of people, they ain't read that or they ain't had this.
You didn't read that? You didn't read Paradise Lost already? No, motherfucker.
Yeah. To Kill a
Still
Mockingbird.
reading
All
fucking
that.
Stinky Cheese Man.
Right? And then, I when I went to school, it's like kids coming in with 40 credits, college work, testing out of this and that. You know what I mean? Like, it's like we definitely behind all the time. Right. And it's like when you're dealing with the inner city, I feel like it shouldn't be like that. We're the capital of a state, but we have nothing. Like they're trying to raise taxes on citizens to try to offset the deficit that we have.
Right. But you want to have bright ass lights there.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad.
Tell the truth with Teresa?
Tell the truth with Teresa.
Let's go.
Let's
There you go. Enjoy.
Do I have to raise my right hand?
No. It's more of a true or false. Right? Are we doing it like that? True or false? Yeah, okay. So parental involvement is at an all-time high.
False.
You can talk about
it. Yeah, you can elaborate.
What? Man, listen, all these kids is running rampant. Like, it's crazy. Because it's like, you know what I mean? I feel it's like you see certain kids, like, we caught up like old school. I'm with the old school. Like, listen, my kid do something wrong, they being disrespectful, give him a whooping, come on home, get another whooping. Like, I feel like that's like when it was like a village or a community. But now it's like you have a kid cuss an adult out, and then the mom come and cuss you out, and the kid is dead wrong.
Yeah.
And then it's like, what are you? What is wrong with you? Like, no, they need to show some respect. Yeah. Like they're a child. They don't care what this adult says. It's like, you need to come on, man, stop. Like, and it's like, certain people shouldn't even be having kids, and they having them, and it's like
they having a lot of them.
Oh my
God.
Stop. Parental involvement is an all-time low.
I'ma see them kids like eventually, you
Yeah.
know, and I don't want to.
Yeah, man, listen, I used to work at Schaffner. You know what I mean? It hurts me every time. Like I see, a lot of those kids. They come up, and I'm seeing them now, and I just shake my head.
Damn.
You know what I mean? It's like, dang, like.
Wow.
Nothing changed. So the music for the next generation will have a worse effect than now.
Man, it's worse. It ain't getting no worse than this. Like Chicago got these kids done, and I mean like the music now you can't even understand it. So it don't even matter what they saying. It's like they not saying nothing. Like before, it used to have some substance. Like you used to give you a whole story about what you gonna do to somebody, but now it's just humming a hunter like.
Got the blicky.
Yeah,
we got dicks.
You got
It's
it.
them drugs.
You can't even understand it. Man. It's like,
Drugs and depression. Drugs
man,
and
that's it.
depression.
And in Chicago, man, Chicago got these kids done. That drill music, all that stuff, like now everybody want to be from Chicago. Like they feel like they got to prove themselves, but they not even realizing you in a small city. This is not Chicago. You're gonna get caught.
And Harrisburg
This is not
so
New York.
behind the 8 ball that drill music been died the fuck out
Hell yeah.
like 3 years ago when Chief Keefing them left, but we still on that shit.
Yeah,
and it's
and
like
it-
no, bruh.
It been down, but the thing is, like, they don't understand it.
Of
This
course.
like you got, you know what I mean? You got GD and all that. You
Yeah.
got
Oh
folk
my
Crips.
God. Yeah,
you got all that. Them is like organized gangs
Right.
out there, and they're doing gang stuff.
Gang
and
shit.
they here
Gang
talking about something like,
gang shit.
like they think they're
What are you
gangs.
doing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
stop.
Stop.
You know what I mean? Like it's like real like lieutenants, all that like king.
They got 'em- yeah,
like, it's
it's-
structured.
yeah.
They having meetings and all that
Right.
stuff, but they don't understand that.
And they really not trying to get involved in none of that.
They
no
don't.
more.
Yeah.
Talk to them.
But
Right, but
I tell these little niggas that
these
shit
little
all
niggas
the time.
here,
Until they in front of you crying.
and
Right.
there it is.
Right.
There it is. It's not coming out your
it's
nose.
some, it's some of them though. Like they just be sitting there like, all right, well, like
They
how can
different
you
now.
prove it? I'm just like, you don't understand what's about to happen to you. It's like,
But that's sad though, bro, because they just don't got no idea what they're getting ready to walk into for the probably next 10 years.
yeah, because it's real. It get real.
Yeah, real fast.
A
Yeah.
lot of them say, you don't got no gun when you in there. And I don't know, like some people like you, like them corner rooms ain't no joke. Ain't no cameras in them. Hey, them corner rooms is all fair game. Like
Hands
and a lot of them places, man, it's just one guard on the unit. They don't do nothing. You already get poked up, stabbed, all that stuff. And like, but they don't understand that.
Right.
They think they want to act hard, be hard, and you ain't stopping 3 dudes from doing what they want to do with you. I don't care who you is.
Nah,
It's gonna happen.
nah, no animals either. That they turned into animals in there. Yeah, you're not getting that off you.
Yeah.
Next question, last question. Racial tensions are bringing us closer as black folk.
Is that a joke? Well, no, I get you saying. You said the black folk part. I think
The black folk.
But I think yes and no. But I'll say more so yeah. I mean, like I said, like I think the president has brought light to some things that have already been happening. But so it's
Absolutely.
like now it's like they're like out and proud.
They're comfortable.
So it's like,
right.
you know what? Like
Yeah.
now I'm gonna just be proud about it, and then like then when you get punched in the face, like oh my god, I got punched in the face. So it's like I think it is, but it's like we're so divided because we're always so caught up on fighting each other that we're not even coming together in a sense.
Yeah.
So it's just like it's just rough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like some people are waking up.
Yeah.
So I think at the end of the day, it's just like I think like social media within itself too has like brought more light to like violence on from police officers on black people.
Right.
You know what I mean, things of that nature. But it's like a lot of times you take somebody, but the thing is like you have to take people that are from those areas and conditions to patrol those areas and conditions.
I wanted to ask you that. Okay, so go ahead. I was going
Because you take this white guy, right?
Yeah, from Edders.
And he's never been in a fight. He's never been in a situation where he had to be involved with any conflict. He's never been, faced with any, immediate threat or aggression or anything. But then you put him in a situation where he's afraid because he don't know, what to expect. See, and a lot of times you blame them for that, but it's like the thing is like, all right, cool, like I don't know what's gonna happen. Like one time I mistaken a phone for a gun before.
Word.
Like, and I seen it and I was like, oh, see, it's like,
dark
you know what I mean?
out, yeah. I get
Like
it.
so it's like, when you nervous, and all that stuff, your mind can play a quick trick on you. You know what I'm saying? But you take people like that, and it's like, you know what I mean? They're not used to that type of tension and all, so they panic. They don't know how to react to it.
Now I got a gun.
Exactly.
And
now I'm scared.
Yeah.
Boom. And it's like, oh my God, I'm sorry. It's like,
I mean, I agree with you, but what about the white people that are aggressive as hell and they just getting, you know, politely getting handcuffed and put in the car? Why aren't they threatened by them?
Because I look like them.
yeah, I mean, I can't speak for that type of stuff. I mean, like, I know you see that latest video. That guy is like, I'm getting treated
Like a black guy.
Yeah.
Oh my
Treated
God,
like
that
a
was
black
so
person.
crazy. that video alone.
Wake up, America.
like.
He was so serious. He was
That's every word of that.
He meant every word of that shit.
And they wasn't even watching
And
him for real.
he wanted it to
Wasn't
be
even
on
trashing
camera.
him
Like,
for
do
real.
you see them treating me like a black person?
It was 3
Like,
people on him trying to get him down. Black nigga would have got punched. The boy from Baltimore got his ass whooped.
for yelling, for raising his voice.
Like, so,
Yeah, I mean, that happened, man.
yeah. So it's just because they look like them, so they don't.
And it's sad. I mean, when you look at the news and the things that, like, you know, being portrayed, or, you know what I mean, or like how, you know, how we I feel like the hip hop, or not, I'm not gonna call it hip hop, the rap industry right now is just like, that's the only like platform
Yeah.
that's like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
that has an influence right now,
Right.
and it's not a good
You got
influence at all.
basketball, too, like,
you know
you
what I mean?
got-
Oh yeah.
yeah,
I mean, like you'd be surprised. I didn't talk to so many kids.
Right.
All of them say I want to play in the NBA or NFL,
that.
and I tell them kids, I'm like, listen, don't never let nobody say that that's impossible or it's not gonna happen. But then I ask them, where do you play basketball at, or where do you play football? And most of them don't play basketball or don't play football. They don't do. You know what I mean? It's like, how can you do that? How can you do that and you're not doing anything to get better at
These
it?
guys been doing this since they were
Yeah.
babies.
You know what I mean? It's people that don't. You know what I mean? That's working for Saturday and Sundays, and you know, when it's not football season, they're working on football things.
Right,
Like
they
that.
put in the work.
Right.
They put in the real work for that shit.
I said, but a lot of them kids, you know, listen, if I would have told somebody I was gonna be a judge when I was 15, I probably wouldn't even have said that when I was 15.
Right.
Yeah, of course not.
Because I was getting into some things, some stuff that, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
hey, but like anything's possible. So anytime I see a kid, I never doubt them. Like, and I get upset when you tell a kid that they can't do something because of how they are when they're 15. Or if everybody was judged on the way they was when they was 13 or 14, where would everybody be? It's like, come on, you gonna tell me I'm gonna be this man when I'm 14?
Right.
Like, stop.
Stop playing.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have the same mindset. Those are people when they say like, oh man, I can't believe. I'm like, what you fucking? You just thought I was just gonna be the same person
The rest of my life.
You know what I'm saying?
Like kids and shit. Like
stop.
I gotta grow.
Yeah, right.
I got some sense.
Yeah, like I ain't dumb.
Right.
I did go to Penn State.
Gotta remind you.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Gotta remind us sometimes, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we appreciate having you though today, man.
oh man,
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely
Gloomy ass Sunday.
it is a
But
gloomy Sunday, you know what I'm saying?
appreciate
But
you coming
we
on.
here, you know what I'm saying? Grown Food Business gave to you. You got any shout outs today?
Nah, I'm good. Shout out my mama. That's it. You know,
Shout out Mom Dukes,
shout
yo.
out my mama.
Mama.
Shout out Mama.
Teresa.
Sure.
I'm gonna shout out my mom. It was her birthday yesterday.
What you mean you gonna shout out?
I just did. Shout out my mom.
Oh yeah,
It was
my
her
son
birthday.
turned 1 yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the
shout out
birthday party,
shout out
see.
my guy,
You know what I
Junior,
mean?
my son.
Junior. Shout out to him.
Yo, shout out to everybody tuning in. Another episode of Grown Folk Business. We definitely appreciate y'all. Shout out to S Club. Shout out to my man behind me, DJ Al.
On the ones and twos.
On the ones and twos. Shout out to Keys behind the camera. You know what I'm saying? You know, we always get shit popping. Hey, Tasha, shout out to you. Got you. We at the S Club every time.
Copy.
Shout out to the club with the squad up here and shit.
S Club got
Yeah.
S Club's Long Island got a Long Island on the side.
What's the deal? What's the deal?
Tell about Friday night, man. Friday night, ladies night.
Oh shit, we got
Oh,
shout out.
shit.
DJ Alf is now doing. DJ Alf is now doing Friday nights at S Club and shit.
Hey, yo.
At the S Club, y'all make sure y'all show up.
Oh, I thought you ain't had no mic.
I got one now.
GFB shit, baby. Holla at us.